the close of the first global rally here in Hawaii. It has been an incredible event. We knew Hawaii was going to be so much fun, and guess what? The distributors had an amazing time. Check it out.
This is going to be fun.
We're having a great time in Hawaii and snorkeling with the dolphins.
With you, I'm stronger. I went to the streets. Now I'm in this place where we dance in the ocean. Dance in the ocean. It will never end, you know.
It was clear water, fantastic sun, and you couldn't ask for anything better.
Aloha!
Hawaii is great, man. And FLP is a great company.
Forever is the biggest family you've ever seen, you know?
Well, Greg's absolutely right. We've had tons of fun in Hawaii, and what an opportunity it's been here to join us with the Global Rally, the first ever one. And here we are this morning on Waikiki, just enjoying one more moment before the sun sets on our Global Rally. There's a lot of things we can achieve at home. We can go to meetings, we can learn things, we can enjoy all of the e-support that Forever offers, but there's one thing that you cannot replace, and that is the friendship, the bond, the passion, the energy you feel at a rally.
To be here in Hawaii at the first global rally is just absolutely amazing. Look at this around us now, the excitement, the buzz that's in the room. I just feel shaky with excitement, it's just crazy.
The training that you received here was extremely valuable. From the very top leaders of Forever, we had some breakout sessions, some workshops. We got some detailed information about how you can become successful in Forever. That's what you get at the Global Rally. What are the habits of great distributors in Forever? What habits do we need to lose, change, or introduce to become those great distributors? Because if we change our habits and we instinctively do the right thing in the right way, then we learn to work smarter. Then we lead by example, and our teams, they'll pick up those habits also. So when you're working with your people, what do you do? What kind of habits do you like to teach them so they can become successful?
Well, we concentrate on developing leaders.
Every Monday you meet with your leaders. John, is there any time you wake up a Monday morning and you say, I don't want to do this meeting anymore?
Never a time.
And it became a habit, right?
Of course, a
habit. And you know
habit.
that's what you need to do.
Exactly.
That's exactly what we're talking about, guys, is you wake up every Monday, you know you got that meeting, you're excited for it because it brings what, John?
Results.
The results. Do we want the results?
Yeah.
This is an exciting business that won't let you down, and it's a business from which you can be really proud that day in, day out, you're helping people achieve better health and achieving a more comfortable, relaxed lifestyle.
Challenges and our obstacles in our lives can only do two things. One, stop us in our tracks, or two, force us to get creative. Maybe instead of looking at the borders and the obstacles that we all face as something that's negative or bad, that we can begin to look at them as blessings, as magnificent gifts that can be used to ignite our imaginations and our passion and help us go further than we ever knew we could go. Because it's not about breaking down our borders, and it's not about overcoming our obstacles. It's about using them. It's about pushing off of them and seeing what amazing places they might bring us.
Sponsor and work with the best people. That'll help you get to the top fastest. Build it right, and don't try to shortcut it. Gain control of the process in your business, and build for the long haul. Create a long-term strategy, not short-term gains. The power of forever is the power of love.
I'll be the star of your show, dancing in the spotlight. Babe, I'm losing control. Let's make it.
Some years ago, we established our very own foundation called Forever Giving.
Many of you are aware of the disaster that was brought on by Hurricane Sandy, the flooding and so on. Forever Giving was able to make a very generous donation to the American Red Cross. And in addition to that, Aloe Vera of America was able to send a full truckload of Forever product. So we give a huge, warm Forever welcome to Julie, Sherry, and John from the Hugs Foundation here in Hawaii. Sherry, tell us a little bit about your organization and what you've asked Forever Giving to help with.
So Hugs helps seriously ill children and their families. We help support the whole family, and the Forever Giving donation is actually going to our emergency airfare assistance fund.
So we have another organization here that Rex in his generosity and the Forever Giving organization have another donation lined up. Tara is with the Hawaiian Children's Cancer Foundation. Tara, why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization?
We're a small organization that was founded in 1991, and basically what we do is provide financial assistance to families when their children have cancer.
Thank you for all the great work that you're doing. Going to go to help with many, many families.
Every single penny, 100% of the money you donate goes to help great organizations like Hugs and HCCP. Give a little bit to Forever Giving, and I promise you, 100% of that money will find its way into the hands of a child somewhere in the world. Because you know, Forever Giving's sole purpose is to help children in need. So please, one more big round of applause for yourselves as you congratulate you for being able to give 50 grand to great charities.
And what about the awesome new products that we introduced? We got the Flawless by Sonia. Women, you're gonna love it. We have the Forever New and Improved Calcium that gets those bones strong. We also have the Forever Daily. What an unbelievable product. So simple, take it daily, you will be healthy. And what about Fab X? Man, come on, get that energy flowing. We're excited about it. Make sure you get on them real soon. And how about that new website that we have, discoverforever.com, and take the journey. You're gonna love it. It's such a valuable tool.
We've had an absolutely amazing time here in Hawaii, and we're really excited to go back and continue to build our business, and the new website's going to really make a difference.
Well, let's let's meet our Eagle Summit members, and we're starting with our 7.5K qualifiers. So our first 10K qualifiers, 12.5K. Our next qualifiers for the 15K, our first double diamond manager.
Please give a big round of applause to our Global Spirit winners, Japan! Ichiban!
Congratulations to Japan! We're gonna recognize our top 3 countries. Number 3 is India! Number 2, Japan! Let's see who the number 1 country in forever is.
And we've had a lot of recognition. My goodness, we've had some incredible distributors on stage. We've given away some big checks. My goodness, we gave over $21 million to distributors. You guys are awesome. You're doing an incredible job. Keep up the great work. Let's go home fired up with lots of passion and the ability to achieve even more. Global Rally is where we say thanks, and this year we did it big.
It was so much more than I ever expected.
Wow, this is a very special moment. I'm feeling goosebumps.
We know we are in a very generous company.
Our largest chairman's bonus check goes to Rolf Kim!
And now we're setting our sights on the 2014 Global Rally in London, England. I hope all of you are setting your goals. I hope you're ready to work hard and to be with us. We're going to be over 20,000 distributors in the O2 in London, England. It's going to be so exciting, and you're going to want to make sure you be there. Now, don't forget, we launched this year our Keystone Habit, and that is to smile. Make sure you're smiling all the time, and it will bring you success in your business. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We know you're going to be very successful and forever, and let's do it together.